From the Den on the campus of Bluffton High School, it's the High School Basketball Series Boys Game of the Week, presented by Summit Services, and this is the Fat Babies Pregame Show. Hi, everybody. Marcus Walsh along with you for now. Kevin Libby will join me shortly. When you take a look at these two ball clubs, they are very physical, and they've got a lot of athletes to provide great action. We saw May River in a battle against Beaufort last week, and I tell you what, May River started off slow, but they got it cooking in the second quarter throughout the rest of the game. Look for Gage Duncan, Will Bostwick, who was our interview at the end of the game, and company, along with Tanner Macy, to really provide a spark for this May River team. On the side of Bluffton, they are electric, and that's saying the least. You got Brandon White. You've got Carnell Warren, who can do more than just catch footballs, by the way. You've got so many players that can dunk through this place. I look for points out of the gate, and defense is going to have to really step up and be the key for this one for sure. You take a look at the coaches. You've got Bradley Gabriel, who's 1-1 in this matchup. He's looking for his first win against May River here at home in the Den. And on the other side, Kyle Bennett. We know a lot about him already, coming from Kentucky, and a great coach in his own right. He's looking to spoil the party here in the Den. We saw May River and what they can do last week. We are really looking forward to this Bluffton Bowl basketball style. It's Round Ball Rock coming up here at the Den on WHHI Sports TV. Again, Kevin Libby, my sidekick, will join me shortly. This has been the Pregame Show, brought to you by Fat Babies and the Summit Services Guys Game of the Week. Tip-off and starting lineups straight ahead, only on WHHI Sports TV. Hold on to your hats, everybody. This is going to be a good one.
Come to Fat Babies and enjoy our fresh handmade pizza, appetizers, entrees, and more. And don't forget about Happy Hour. Happy Hour is from 4 to 6 every day, where all shareable snacks and adult beverages are half off. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come watch your favorite teams play and have great food, great drinks, and a great time. See you there.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bluffton High School, tonight's matchup with the May River Sharks and our very own Bluffton Bobcats. The starting lineup for our May River Sharks: number 0, Gage Duncan; number 1, Kevin Smith; number 3, Tanner Macy; number 5, Andrew Johnson; and number 11, Will Bostwick. The Sharks are led by Coach Benning. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your very own Bluffton Bobcats, number 10, Harry Skinner. Number 3, our senior Jamari Stewart Manning. And number 55, our very own dunker, Brandon White. Number 25, Demario Washington. And number 21, Ashton Chambers. The Bobcats are led by Coach Gabriel and Coach Jamie. We want to remind all spectators that this is competitive, but it's also an educational experience for all players and students. Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheer, chant, or behavior toward who you got at our athletes and our refs. We remind spectators that they are not allowed on the playing surface before, during, or after the match. Help us bench bad behavior. We welcome our guests from May River High School and wish all players and coaches good luck in tonight's match. Are you ready to rumble?
We welcome you back to the den here on the campus of Bluffton High School. The matchup between Bluffton and May River. We're underway. The Bluffton Bobcats, who trail the series 9-8 all-time, control the tip. The May River Shark Ladies defeated Bluffton earlier. That one goes off the mark, out of bounds, as number 21 for Bluffton touching it and driving to the hole. That's Ashton Chambers, along with Jamari Stewart Manning, Demario Washington, Brandon White, and Harrison Skinner. Skinner, the only junior, the rest, and he's a key player to look out for. The rest are seniors here on senior night. May River with the basketball, so May River won in the girls' game, just their 4th win against Bluffton all-time, 4-14 overall in that series rivalry. May River in the dark blue and black. Here driving is Duncan. He's going to give it up to number 5, Andrew Johnson. Here's Tanner Macy. Driving inside, got it stolen away. Looking for a lot of action. The ball's loose. Hot potato. And here goes Brandon White. And there is a missed layup. Harrison Skinner there to put it back in. 2-0 Bluffton, and we're underway with a quick stoppage now. And it looks like a shoe is on the floor. Is that a shoe? We have Gage Duncan, Kevin Up-Smith, Tanner Macy, Andrew Johnson, Will Bostwick starting for May River. Again, 2-0 in favor of the Bobcats here on senior night on WHHI Sports TV. Again, it is a 9-8 lead for the May River Sharks all time in this series. The only coach of the 4 head coaches to have a record in this rivalry is Brad Gabriel. Bradley Gabriel is 1-1, one on the road, looking for his first win against the May River Sharks here at home. And Kevin, as I bring you in a minute into the ball game, this is going to be a fun one here tonight.
You can feel the magic in the air tonight. This is a in-town rivalry. It's the May River Sharks versus the Bluffton Bobcats. These teams know each other extremely well. I mean, these teams used to be the same. It used to be just one Bluffton High School. Now, years later, we got 2. And boy, do they know each other well.
Correct. And we had a great game that we called a few years back. It was the start of our calling basketball together on WHHI. What a dandy that was with Jermaine Patterson, and Jack Hegan. That ball goes out of bounds. 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Look at this generation of Bobcats. I like number 55 right here, White.
Yeah.
Here on the Loco podcast, we call him Skywalker.
May River 15-4 overall, averaging 56.6 points per game, 7-1 in region, 8-0 at home, 6-2 on the road, 1-2 in region on the road. Bluffton comes in playing pretty daggone good basketball too. 20-2 overall, 7-1 in region, 11-0 at home. There's the steal. May River going for a lay-in, and it goes for Kevin Up-Smith. Bluffton 6-2 on the road, 3-0 in neutral environments, and they are doing a great job themselves, scoring 67.1 points per game, averaging 47.4 given up. So a lot of competitive juices flowing here in a 2-2 game. 6:22 to go in the opening quarter, thanks to Summit Services Heating and Air. They are the leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to them for supporting WHHI Sports all year long. That 3 misses. Second chance opportunity for May River, no. And it's brought back by Johnston, who gives it off. There's a 3 from Duncan. A little bit off the mark, little flat. It's going to go out of bounds. Our pregame show brought to you by Fat Babies of Hilton Head. Come by for the pies, sandwiches, in a relaxed setting with jukeboxes and TVs. Tony Bruin will join me in quarter number 2 of this one. We'll talk Bluffton Middle School and everything going on with Tony Red Bruin coming up here in just a little while.
When you said what's up to him, you called him champ. I loved that.
He is one of a kind. 2-2.
If you are new to Lowcountry basketball, this is a high-end matchup. This is 2 of the best teams in the county going head-to-head here in Division 6 4A. You're going to see tremendous ball control and ball pressure both sides. Look out for full court pressure. Look out for guards off screens.
Absolutely. When you take a look at this matchup, you got a coach that came from North Carolina in Bradley Gabriel. You got a coach that came from Kentucky in Kyle Bennett. Sounds a lot like a Final Four matchup in March Madness. blue blood states, to say the least, in the world of basketball. There's the shot from the top of the key. Taking it are the Sharks. Not going to go for Will Bostwick. May River gets the rebound. Still a 2-2 tie. 5:38 to go. Driving it. Putting that one up and down is Kevin Upsmith. Put that one down for Kevin Upsmith, and it's 4-2 in favor of May River. Ball loose. Lufton's got it. Skinner gives it off. Beautiful passing. Putting that one up is Carnell Warren, and I mentioned in the pregame he can do more than just catch footballs. As he put that shot up, didn't get it to go, but he's going to the line.
It was cool seeing him on Good Morning Football this past season with that catch he made, but on the basketball court,
yeah, that was great.
I mean, he's obviously a D1 athlete looking at the body. Nice to see him coming off the bench, respecting his seniors, but this kid's going to be fun. Pay attention to number 5.
First one goes and misses off the back iron.
Kid from the upstate that wore number 5 in the league is Kevin Garnett. His game's not quite that, but he can get above the rim, and that sure is fun.
No doubt. Next one goes up, and it goes down, and it is 4-3,
I believe.
4-3, I believe. Kevin's going to go take a look. Here's a drive and kick out. Chance at 3. May River pushing it around the perimeter. Working it on the inside. And now back out. There's a 3 from the corner. A little bit too strong. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds. There was no rebound there. 4:59 to go in the quarter.
There's our buddy Wes Kerr on the baseline to the right.
Yes, he is. Wes working with Loco Sports and company. And there's a inbound pass. May River's got it. And a Bluffton Bobcat hits a deck hard. There's a 3 from the left side. Oh, the rim is kind. Put that one up and down for a 3-point play, courtesy of Kevin Severe of State Farm. He's there for all your home and auto insurance needs. Visit Kevin Severe of State Farm. He's a good neighbor. Visit him today. That shot misses for Bluffton, 7-3. Ball loose. And will this likely be
travel?
A travel, you say?
It's one of the more interesting calls I've seen from a center official. I believe that was a travel. The fans are letting them know. But what I like about this space, as you look at the baseline there are no seats left. This place is packed.
It is packed and it's rocking.
Warren kicks it out to Skywalker.
Here's 4:27 to go. White dishing it across the way. It's Aiden McCarthy. He's a fine football player as well. Here's Harry Skinner. Came from Hilton Head Christian Academy. Working it back inside to Warren from White. Ring around the rim. Put it down.
7-5.
And 7-5 indeed, as May River is with the basketball and the lead. There goes Duncan. Nice pass stolen away. Can May River get it back? No, it's going to go out of bounds. 3:55 to go in a 7-5 ball game. Reminder, we'll have the BCTV halftime report coming up shortly. Informative, entertaining, timely content from Beaufort County. Visit BeaufortCountySC.gov/BCTV.
It's a great matchup. Skinner on the perimeter here against Gage.
May River with the basketball. Working it around from left to right on the perimeter. Duncan gonna fire and hit from the free throw line, and it's 9-3. Bluffton's gotta push May River off the three-point line, force them to beat them off the bounce. Gotta control the boards, especially on the defensive end. As there goes White, and pass deflected off a Bluffton Bobcat. May River's gonna take it. They got numbers, leaning up on the left side. No. Nice rebound, put back. No. Tipped up, and May River's gonna have a third opportunity. As coming down with it is Johnston. There's a 3 from Will Bostwick, and a whistle. They gotta keep the tempo of the game. Play fast when it's available. Play at their pace, and they got the advantage on size. They gotta force them inside. Timeout. 12-5, 3:10 to go on WHHI Sports TV in the first quarter.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
We welcome you back. 12-5 in favor of the guests from May River. First quarter here on WHHI Sports TV. It's the Guys Game of the Week presented by Summit Services. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Larry Jacobot, Jeremy Pope. My girlfriend Sam Wolf helping us as well and enjoying the action here tonight. Here's a drive for Harry Skinner. Kicks it outside. There's a three-pointer from the right side. Book it! That's a three! And May River just gave up a cold-blooded triple, and it's now 12-8. There's Bostwick. He couldn't fire it and misfires the rebound. Goes back to Bluffton. They have a chance to make it even closer. They're down 12-8 with 2:30 to go in the quarter. Here's Harry Skinner. He's used to shooting the three-pointer. We're used to seeing that. He can move inside and make a lot of things happen as the point guard as he gives it off to Jamari Stewart-Manning. There's a nice pass inside. Ward tries to put it up. Got it before the whistle. One more coming from the free throw line for Carnell Warren. And again, he can do more than catch footballs.
I know we don't have replay, but if you want to see a tailor-made, picture-perfect pick and or roll, that's the pick and roll done to perfection.
Speaking of replays, Giuseppe's is serving award-winning pizza, fresh pasta, wings, sandwiches, and more for over 40 years. Giuseppe's, our replay sponsor. Carnell Warren, a 58% free throw shooter. Thank you, Larry Jacobot. And the three-point play the old-fashioned way, 2 and 1. And it's 12-11 with 2:08 to go. In quarter number one, it's going to be fast, it's going to be frenetic, it's going to be a frenzy, it's going to be fun and fantastic.
Nice alliteration, Marcus.
Thank you very much, Kevin. 1:55 to play. I even got Larry Jacobot to crack up on that one.
You went to college, you learned all the words.
Yes, indeed. May River doing a great job of moving the basketball. Round ball rock at its finest, passing it. Working outside in, put that up on the left side, get it to go for May River. As it is number 24, Dahan Major. Check that, Darhan Major, there's a three. Oh, put that down. I'll take all three of those, a side of chips and a drink. And that missed on the other end by May River as number 5 took it. That's Johnson making it for Bluffton. On the other side was Jamari Stewart-Manning. They miss. May River gets it back. 1:06 to go. We've got a dandy here in the den.
Stewart-Manning is on fire from the outside.
And fuego.
Coming down here, 1:06 to play in the quarter. Listen to the crowd, Marcus. It's quarter one, and this place is electric.
14-14. Are you not entertained, ladies and gentlemen? 1 minute to play. Here's Brandon White. Kicks it over. Harry Skinner. Nice pass inside. Putting that one up on the turnaround. No, that was Isaiah Gatson, and he's going to go to the line, I do believe. As he turned around, tried to have the turnaround jumper. There's Isaiah, making sure the shoes are shining. 51.6 seconds to go.
Very competitive game, just the beginning.
14-14 tie, and it remains.
This is a really difficult game to coach because you have to rely on, just like you're getting out of Bluffton, your seniors here in senior night. You got to have a strong mentality at home, but especially if you're on the road playing the villain.
Our referee, Perry Ranacone. Our umpires, Joseph Bird. That one goes down, and Richard Dobson. Doing my best, Gene Wood, longtime voice of the Family Feud. Richard Dobson, not to be confused with Richard Dawson. 37 years for Ramacone, 36 for Bird, 12 for Dobson, becoming official at highschoolofficials.com. And you'll get to see great action like this on the nightly. 35.8 seconds to go in the quarter, 14 all still.
Air ball here in Bluffton is often celebrated, often derided.
Yeah.
Depends where you're at.
27 seconds to go. White kicks it over. Nice pass inside from Skinner. Putting that one up off the contact. Put it down for Aiden McCarthy. He can do more than throw footballs. He's going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play.
That's how you use your body on the block. The highest percentage shots you're going to take are going to be layups. If you can get a layup like that plus one from the line, there ain't nothing wrong with playing old school basketball. That three-point play the old-fashioned way.
17-14 in favor of Bluffton. McCarthy with an and one coming up.
I'd expect either way off of this one. May Rivers going for one shot coming back.
The dribble, putting it up, and getting it to go is Aiden McCarthy. The thoughts from Jeremy Dyer, the assistant coach for May River, as the quarter comes towards a close. Rejected! And that's going to go out of bounds! Their key to success defensively, limit Bluffton's transition offense, limit second chance points, share the ball, attack the rim offensively, and look out for Harry Skinner. 11.7 to go. There goes McCarthy, all alone. He's gonna dunk it! Aiden McCarthy with the dunk! Dunk City! 4.1 to go! 20-14 and a timeout! We'll be right back on WHHI Sports!
I'm Daniel Court.
And I'm Debbie Court with Court Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty. There's so much to love about our area, most importantly, the lifestyle.
And whether working with buyers or sellers, we pride ourselves on providing second mile service. This is a philosophy of serving more than expected and has become a core principle of how we serve our clients.
Some folks we encounter naturally experience the fear of change, but we once heard that life begins at the end of our comfort zones.
So if you're ready to make a change, let us lead you home.
4.1 seconds left. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Jeremy Pope, Larry the Great Jacobot with you. May River with the basketball. They try to take a three. It's rejected. 20-14, including a dunk and a massive one here in the first. The Bobcats lead. We've got the second quarter next on WHHI.
Do you know your brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
Substance use harms brain development, causes mental health disorders, and leads to addiction.
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects reaction time, concentration, and decision making.
Alcohol harms endurance, judgment, and complex motor skills.
Pain medication and substance use increases mental health disorders and leads to addiction.
All of these substances negatively affect brain development and function. Make responsible choices.
Don't let your team down.
I've been waiting for this for a long, long time. I welcome back my good buddy, and we had a chance to do some USCB basketball last year. Thought we'll bring it back in. Red Bruin joining us here on WHHI Sports TV, 20-14 as we start the second quarter. Red, great to see you, my man.
Great to see you too. The honor is mine. The honor is mine.
I tell you what, this has been a wild game to start.
It's everything they expected it to be. This is a goodie, man. This is good.
Absolutely. Here goes May River on the first possession. And it's Kevin Up-Smith kicking it out. There's a three, a little bit short for Johnson. And the rebound goes to Bluffton. Talk about what you've been up to besides calling USCB basketball games over the last year or so.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing a lot. I just got finished with my middle school season. I worked, coaching over at Bluffton Middle School. And I was very fortunate. My guys brought into the system and the process, and we won a championship. So that just ended. So I got a little bit of free time, and the spare time I had in between, I've been calling games up at USCB with Justin Jarrett, and that's been a great experience.
Nice drive inside. That's not going to go down for Bluffton. It's going to go out of bounds. It remains 20-14, 6:52 remaining in the first half. Coming up, we will have the BCTV halftime report. Kevin and I will break it down. Informative, entertaining, timely content from Beaufort County. Visit BeaufortCountySC.gov/BCTV. With those USCB games, do you typically just call the guys? I see you a lot with those guys.
Yeah, last year I did the girls
well?
and the guys, but this year I'm basically calling it the men's games.
Okay.
Both of them are just equally exciting. I got to tell you, they put some points on the board.
I still say, and I only did one doubleheader with you, as that goes off the rim, or off the backboard, excuse me. And May Rivers got a chance with some momentum. Rejected! Put back up and in! May River will count the bucket on the second chance. It's 20-16, but that was a heck of a block.
The refs are letting these guys play tonight, huh?
Yeah, they really are. Bluffton got in to go. And it's 22-16 with 6:07 to go. That guys, USCB team, it's just like a hockey team, how fast they move in and out.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a tennis match. The head just keeps going back and forth. I don't even know why they have a shot clock. They very rarely use it, but they've got some great shooters on that team, too.
Here's Kevin Up-Smith getting it back. A reminder, Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, uniting the community to promote positive choices. Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth. Up-Smith kicks it over, and here goes Johnston. Johnson.
I'm loving this game. I've got players on both teams that I used to coach either in middle school at the Boys and Girls Club or travel basketball.
That's a big shot. Put it down, and it's 20-18.
It's great, watching the community come out like this and see these guys in front of their families and everything, and having watched a lot of them grow up, it's just amazing.
Absolutely. On the other end, there's another bucket for Bluffton. Make it now 22-18. As Aiden McCarthy delivers. I was really surprised to see him with that dunk just a few moments ago.
Yeah, I didn't know he had that in him. I've been to a few games, and I didn't see that move from him yet. That was emphatic.
He gets a rebound off a rejection.
I love this kid right here, too.
Oh, isn't he something? I tell you what, I saw them talking about Bluffton against, it was either Beaufort or Colleton County. I was here scouting, and Harry had a little bit of a struggle to start the game shooting. He actually had more of an inside presence, which kind of surprised me. Inside, single digits.
Ball handling skills to get by his man and get inside on some creative moves to the basket.
Without question, he had single digits, and then the threes started coming down in the second half.
Yeah.
That's what we're used to seeing from his HHCA
he's definitely a double danger.
The foul down low, and Brandon White will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I came to a game early on when I think it might have been a non-league game that they had, and they had him and Kenny Ford in the backcourt. And I was like, wow, that's going to be a dynamic backcourt. But then, as you know, Kenny ended up going to May River, so this is good to see when he's in the game, those guys going at each other. I had Kenny, he was another one of my players from the Bluffton Middle School that we won a championship with, too. So there's some good young talent in the area.
Here's the free throw from White. Got it to go. How are things going at the Boys and Girls Club?
Oh, it's going great. I'm glad you brought that up. We have our big March Madness showcase that we have every year on March 8th, Saturday, March 8th, coming up. And it's a big fundraiser that hopes our members get to go visit colleges and fill out college applications and go out of town to the big Keystone meeting where other Boys and Girls Clubs talk about doing some of the same things. So thank you for giving me that opportunity. We're going to have some great travel teams in there.
Missed shots by Skinner and company. White couldn't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds. 4:22 remaining in the second quarter. We want to thank Daniel and Debbie Court of Court Lifestyle Pros. Let them lead you home here in the Low Country. Thanks so much to Daniel and Debbie Court.
I mean, if you didn't know any better, this game feels like it has a playoff atmosphere to it already, you know?
Absolutely.
There's electric in here, man.
Kevin and I got our start doing basketball games together in this gym a handful of years ago or so in a dynamite game led by Jermaine Patterson and Jack Hegan on both sides. Jack's grandfather, Mike, may he rest in peace, former broadcaster, player for the Milwaukee Brewers, Seattle Pilots, Cleveland Indians, of course, announced games for Milwaukee and Cleveland for a long, long time.
Wow. I can only think as the way Bluffton is blowing up and getting bigger and bigger, imagine how big this game is going to be down the road.
Oh, I know it, man. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, a lot of talent.
May River with 18 points as they try to go in for more, driving inside. Not able to get that to go is Andrew Johnson, but he's going to go to the line, I do believe, for two. There he is. Now, with the Boys and Girls Club, are you in the Bluffton location? You were at Beaufort.
Yes, I'm at the Bluffton location. I've been there for 14 years.
Okay.
Yeah. I work at the school district and then go over to the Boys and Girls Club, and then I'm at the Boys and Girls Club full-time in the summer. We run an 8-week camp. I've watched a lot of these young kids grow up from the age of 6 to teenage years, and it's like one of the most gratifying things that I think that I've done.
Awesome. Were you ever at the Beaufort facility?
No.
Or am I imagining that?
We had a few interactive games against each other. We had some basketball teams go over to Beaufort, and some Beaufort teams come over to Bluffton. But I've only been at the Bluffton site.
May River hanging around. 3:40 and counting to go here in the quarter. Bluffton with the lead and the ball.
That's another one of my ex-players, number 30.
That is Malcolm Gordon.
Yep, we won a championship with him.
Yeah.
At Bluffton Middle. It's just so gratifying to see these guys join it at the next level.
Put that one up in for Bluffton. They extend their lead. .305 remaining. We can't tell how many points Bluffton has, but we'll get you a score here in a moment. We know that May River has 20. Bluffton is in the 20s. 27-20. We're hearing from Jeremy Pope. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Jeremy. 2:50 to go. I have to ask you before we end the half. I know you have experience back in your Syracuse Orangeman days of playing in basketball games that Dick Vitale called us. There's a steal, and this is going to be easy. I think no. Second chance, good.
Yeah, that's why you always want to follow up. You never take for granted they're going to make the easy layup like this.
That's right. We are going to have a timeout. 27-22. Bluffton with the lead. 2:30 to go in the first half. Back with more next.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
We welcome you back. 27-22 in favor of Bluffton. 2:30 to go here in the first half. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby, Tony Red Bruin, Larry Giacomon, Jeremy Pope, Sam Wolf helping us out as well. And we've got a great game. I was going to talk to you about Dick Vitale heading into the break because he called his first game as the putback goes on the 3 attempt that was going to be missed. Well done being in the right spot at the right time for Bluffton. And they get it done, so it's 29-22. That had to have been a thrill watching that Duke Clemson game if you had a chance.
Yes, I mean, these guys are getting up and down the court almost like the USC.
Oh, put that down. Exactly. As it's 29-25. Back and forth we go.
Brandon White's got some major hops, I got to tell you.
Oh, sensational. He's super scintillating, sensational. Ball loose, and it's picked up by Bluffton. 29-25 they lead, 1:32 to go.
They've got some good balance, too. You know, you got Jamari Manning slashing the shooting from the outside, and Harry, they don't have too many weaknesses.
Skinner kicks it over. There's an outside shot. Gordon missed that one for 3. 1:15 to go. And here goes Gage Duncan. Duncan on a drive, kicks it over. May River doing a great job of rotating the basketball. Skinner going in for the steal. He can't. Duncan's got it back.
Yeah, his point guard penetrated and kicked to him. He should have took the first shot. He was wide open. It would have been a nice catch and shoot.
Great rotation of the basketball. That jumper not quite going to fall. Luke McMahon taking it. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Reminder, our pregame show was brought to you by Fat Babies of Hilton Head. Come by for the pies and sandwiches in a relaxed setting with jukeboxes and TVs. We've got the BCTV halftime report coming up in about 30 seconds. Loose ball picked up by McMahon. He's going to shuffle it over.
Coach is not going to be happy with that one.
No, that's a turnover that can't happen.
Yeah, no, not an unforced turnover.
There's a 3 from the left wing, corner 3, no, or as Justin Jarrett would say, corner 3. 12 seconds left.
They get to get a 2-for-1 out of it.
Could possibly. There's McMahon, 3 ball. And off the iron, too strong.
On that one.
3 seconds left. Ball's going to be loose. Bluffton going to take a shot from over half court. Little high, and that'll end the half. 29-25. Bluffton leads it at the end of the first half. We've got the BCTV halftime report coming up. Kevin and I with that next on WHHI Sports TV. Thanks so much, Red Bruin.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It was a ball.
Hi, I'm Jim Lanero, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House, serving you with 2 locations, the Plaza at Shelter Cove on Hilton Head and Kitty's Crossing in Bluffton. As you know, we recently celebrated 40 years in business on Hilton Head, and we'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people that have contributed to this success. Giuseppe's is more than just award-winning pizza. We have a great lineup of pasta, and you have to try our house specialty, the original wedgie. Thank you, Lowcountry, for your loyal patronage. We look forward to serving you soon.
We welcome you into the BCTV halftime report. Marcus Walsh, Kevin Libby here with you. Thanks to Tony Red Bruin for joining me in the second quarter. Kev, your impressions of the second quarter as Bluffton leads 29-25 over May River.
Folks, this is high school basketball. If you're not having fun, there's something wrong with you. It does not get more fun than an in-town rivalry match. It really shows on the Bluffton side. These kids have been playing together since middle school. I mean, the Bulls is how we got Harry Skinner right here in Bluffton playing for this team out of the Skeezer ranks. If you look over at May River, oh my God, do these guys know each other well. Now that Will Bostwick is here, now that we have Gage Duncan and Tanner Macy, we're talking about 3 players that know how to work together, spread the floor, get high percentage shots. We're seeing the highest level of basketball we've seen together, I'd say, in 5 years.
It's been so much fun here tonight. It is raucous, it is loud, it's filled with dunks and big plays. It's almost like seeing USCB, as I talked about with Red. It's that fast. It's so intense and so much fun. Key players to look for both teams in the second half, and a key for both teams in the second half.
Certainly. I think that May River needs to focus on getting the perimeter shot, because I think they're giving up too much size on the inside. I want to see shots for Gage, and I think that's the answer, is to get Bostwick engaged, preferably through Tanner running point. As far as Bluffton goes, they have a lot of ways to score. We saw their size become more impacting as Carnell and Aiden really impacted the game. Yeah. I want to see back screens with them spreading out their shooters as Harry does his thing, man. Harry is a lot of fun to watch. He can jack it up too. Strategy, I expect May River to take more perimeter shots, focusing on ball control because they're not going to get as many offensive rebounds, while for Bluffton, they're going to focus on transition turnovers, and maybe we'll see some dunks.
9-8, May River leads the series all time. Coach Bradley Gabriel looking for his first win here at home in this rivalry. He won at May River last year, 1-1 overall. We'll see if he can get the win as they lead by 4 at the break. This has been the BCTV halftime report. When we come back, we've got second half action here at the Den, only on WHHI Sports. Back with more coming up.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Joining me now here at the Den, it is Jack Black, a senior here at Bluffton High School. Jack, the first question I have to ask you, are you a fan of Jack Black?
I am a fan of Jack Black, but, I'm the better one. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Talk about what it's like to be a senior here at this great institution, Bluffton High School.
So being here as a senior, it's great. All 3 of my siblings went here. I'm the last of 4. It's kind of been a legacy going through. I've gone out to ACE, I've been at Bluffton High, and just all around, it's a great school, it's a great community. The student section, I couldn't ask for a better student section.
Amazing student section.
And, we like to be loud. You know, me personally, I'm loud. I probably don't even need this microphone. You can probably hear me through your TV. But
I've heard that a time or two as
yeah,
well.
Exactly. So being loud and everything, it's just we love to see the students out here representing their other fellow students and just making sure everything's good.
Talk about what this school means to you athletically, academically. Are you an athlete as well?
I was. I'm not anymore. I ended up going I went career path instead of sports.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm going to be a Bluffton fireman.
Great. Awesome. That's great for you.
Yes,
really
sir.
appreciate that.
But yeah, I mean, really, it's just this school means a lot to me because I've seen 3 other people, my siblings, go through here. I've seen other people that have graduated even back in like 2015, 2012, and they still have that same spirit.
Right.
Going back to our motto, it's better to be a Bobcat. Tonight we're playing our rival, May River High School. It's the Battle of Bluffton, and just everything about it, athletics. You know, I think our record for basketball for men's is 20-2.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Very
It's amazing
impressive.
to be here. Amazing that I could be here to represent them and just be on their sideline, man.
Jack, great having you on for a couple of minutes.
I
Thanks so much
appreciate it.
for joining me.
Yes, sir.
And enjoy the rest of the night.
I appreciate it.
That's Jack Black, a senior here at Bluffton High. We've got much more basketball coming up on WHHI Sports TV. Hang on, everybody.
Do you know your brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s?
Substance use harms brain development, causes mental health disorders, and leads to addiction.
E-cigarettes negatively affect oxygen supply, endurance, and attention.
Marijuana affects reaction time, concentration, and decision making.
Alcohol harms endurance, judgment, and complex motor skills.
Pain medication and substance use increases mental health disorders and leads to addiction.
All of these substances negatively affect brain development and function. Make responsible choices.
Don't let your team down.
We welcome you back to the second half here at the Den. 29-25 Bobcats over the Sharks. Sharks lead the series 9-8 all time. Bradley Gabriel 1-1. That one win was on the road. He's looking for his first home win in this rivalry in year 2 as a head man at Bluffton. Here's Skinner off the drive, gets his own board, gives it up, and Warren finishes inside. May River 6 for Duncan in the first half, 6 for Bostwick. McCarthy with 9 and a monster dunk, and Jamari Stewart Manning with 8. And Kev, that was a very special first half as we talked about at the break.
This is what basketball is supposed to be. Enjoy it, everybody.
Absolutely. Bluffton coming in at 20-2. That shot misfires, and Skinner tried to grab the rebound. Could not quite do it. 7-1, second place. They rank 39 in South Carolina. May River 15-4, 7-1 in first place, and they rank 60th in South Carolina. You're looking at 2 of the best teams in the area, let alone 2 of the best in guys basketball in 7-4A. It was easy to have these 2 teams in my top 5 with Loco last night.
Your power ranking.
In the power ranking, indeed. 31-25, 7:17 to go. Our halftime show was brought to you by BCTV, informative, entertaining, timely content for Beaufort County. Visit BeaufortCountySC.gov/BCTV. Also, Summit Services Heating and Air, your leader in home performance services in the Lowcountry. Thanks to Summit Services for supporting WHHI Sports all 365 days a year. As there's a beautiful pass. There's a 3-ball right wing, a little bit too strong, and the rebound will go to May River.
To the scouts watching, yes, this is Bluffton's brand of basketball.
There's a drive, and it's going to be Gage Duncan getting a little bit of contact down on the right side of the floor. Again, a reminder, too, that the other 3 coaches that we're seeing in this rivalry, talking about Kyle Bennett, Terry Kicks, and Clarissa Coddington, that was their first matchups in this rivalry, as the 2 teams will play again in just a few days. Is going inside hard, not able to get that to fall as May River, and contact inside by Carnell Warren. He could do more than catch a football, as Warren plays tough defense as well. 6:36 to go, 31-25. Third quarter of action, May River with the basketball.
To scouts looking at Carnell Warren's body and saying, hey, I'd like to offer that, he's already committed, folks. He's a D1 scholarship athlete at Virginia Tech.
Yes, indeed. And going to be a doggone good one. Here's Bostwick giving it off. Here's Kevin Up-Smith. Beautiful ball rotation. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. Obviously, I love seeing great shooting, but great crisp ball rotation and movement, nothing quite like it. You could probably attest to that being a former hoop star yourself.
I really enjoy when ball control becomes the focus. Why give it away when you work so hard to get it?
Yeah, don't do what Red Hot Chili Peppers used to say. Give it
away
away
now.
Give it away now? No. There's a three. Bang! Bottoms! That's a huge three-pointer for May River. Putting that one up and down. Well done. And it's 31-28. I believe that was Gage Duncan who dropped that one.
One possession game.
5.5 to go here in the third. Reminder, Kevin Sevier of State Farm is our three-point play sponsor. Kevin Sevier of State Farm for all your home and auto insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, he's there. Visit him today. 31-28, 5:15 to play in the third. Here goes the Shark attack. Again, they're working outside. That pass deflected. It went off of Kevin Up-Smith. Attempting to corral it was number 3, Tanner Macy. He couldn't. And it'll go out of bounds.
Tanner made a nice play to put his body between the ball and White. Nice play.
Apparently it did go off Bluffton.
Yeah, it went off White.
And so May River's got it. Going inside out. Bostwick, who was our player of the game the other night, puts that up. The whistle was blown. Bostwick looking for a call.
It's a common foul, but it's probably going to be the block. Nope, it's going to be illegal contact.
4 minutes, 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Reminder, Giuseppe's is our replay sponsor, serving award-winning pizza, fresh pastas, wings, sandwiches, and a whole lot more for over 40 years.
For these seniors, is there a bigger game left in their career?
I don't think so. Here's a drive. Well, playoff time, yes, but as of right now, no. Macy missed the easy two. Bluffton on the other side, gives it up, couldn't get the lay-in as Isaiah Gadsden tried to get that to fall. He couldn't. We had a whistle inside with 4:43 left in the third quarter, 31-28.
Got caught between the dunk and the don't.
4 minutes, 38 seconds to play. May River is trailing by 3.
Good no call in the backcourt.
Here's a drive inside. Oh, rejected. Get that out of here, says Gadsden.
Good call. Push. It's going to be Bluffton's ball. Harry Skinner's a disruptor, a difference maker, excellent player. What a value this team has following his transfer.
Absolutely. And Luke McMahon on the other side for May River was in on the play. But what a great job by Skinner as well to get that ball knocked up in the air as he was heading out of bounds. Here's Skinner tossing it back up, and it goes to Gadsden. Here's Skinner. White gonna give it off inside. Warren got hit, no call, puts it up and in from the right side anyway. 33-28 with 4:05 remaining in the third.
That was big and that was smooth.
Here's Bostwick driving in on a couple of defenders. Over top of Gadsden, he puts it up. Didn't get it to go as it goes off the left side of the glass. He'll go to the line for 2 off the miss.
So Gadsden will at some point at 6'4" be learning about verticality. You gotta stay vertical. Once you start reaching over, you're letting your height become a problem. Just let your height be what it is, baby.
May River with a huge win. They struggled early against Beaufort last week in a game that you saw here on WHHI Sports. And I tell you what, they came out, played really, really well after some early struggles. And they're in a dogfight here against Bluffton in the first of 2 matchups to end the regular season.
Tension high here for Bluffton. If they can stretch this lead out coming into the quarter 4, they might be able to start getting into money time with an edge.
There's a jumper, and that's not going to go.
I think that was the flop warning. Nope, they're going to just want to follow the official signal there. That looks like the flop to me. Yep. So that's a new call this year, Marcus. It's very confusing for everybody as they all look around at each other. The flop is a warning, but the idea there is that it looked like he was trying to draw a call. That's a unsportsmanlike warning against the team. It's not a warning against the player individually.
Good deal. It's great to have a former official by my side.
It's great to have Marcus Walsh who gave me the rule changes. All I had to do was read them.
Reminder, you can be the difference maker your community needs. Become a high school official. High school graduation shouldn't have to end your involvement with high school athletics. You can become physically fit, make new friends, give back to the community, and more. Apply today at Become an Official. Hashtag on social media, highschoolofficials.com in federation or in congruation with the NFHS, National Federation of High Schools, led by Carissa Niehoff. I think I just created a new word.
Words are...
congruation or whatever I just said.
Language is fluid.
That's right.
There he is.
There's a pass inside, beautifully done. Put that one up and in for Tanner Macy from the right side. His sister had a great game. And the girls' game, and there goes Skinner all alone. Put it up and in on the left side. Harry Skinner says, anything you can do, Tanner, I can do better, just from the opposite side of the paint. 35-30. May River back with the basketball and down by 5, in and out. 2:57 remaining in the third. That pass broken up. May River was able to attack the inside of the paint as Bluffton was heading that way from outside in.
Excellent.
Macy swings it over.
There's excellent recovery speed from White. I like the defense on
Oh, beautiful turnaround. Put that up and down for Gage Duncan.
He's got size on Harry. That was a nice block move.
And it's 35-32.
Oh, boy.
2:29 to go. A whistle here in quarter 3.
The visiting crowd will not like that call. Still a one-possession game, 2:29 here. Bluffton, if they can, could get some breathing room between themselves and what's otherwise going to be a really tight, really high-pressure fourth quarter.
Let's hear from Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, Kev.
The Lowcountry Alliance for Healthy Youth, uniting the community to promote positive choices.
Stick with it, kids.
What, like me in reading? One day.
You got there.
When I grow up.
2:22 to go.
It's quite a gather.
Here's, again, great passing by Bluffton. Skinner controlling the offense as the point guard.
They're running flex. Here it comes.
2:08 to go. Working on Skinner is Gage Duncan. 10-on-0. Skinner kicks it inside. Turnaround, beautiful pass from White. Warren, no. Rebound goes to May River. And Darhan Major. And there was contact there on number 24, Darhan Major from Bluffton, with 1:55 to go in the third.
I'd say it's a foolish foul, but he might have a couple to give here. Does give him a chance to set up a press.
Bradley Gabriel looking for his first win in this rivalry here at home in just year 2. Again, he said we've got to push May River off the three-point line. There's a jumper a little bit too strong for the Sharks, and coming down with the rebound is Brandon White. Got to force them to beat us off the bounce. Have to control the boards, especially on the defensive end, control the tempo of the game, play fast when it's available, play at our pace, run the offense set, etc. when available. We've got a whistle and Skinner down to the floor. Also have an advantage with the size. Got to really force them to defend inside. And they're doing a pretty solid job of those things. Tell you what, it's been a very physical matchup, 35-32, 1:28 to go.
You have an NBA comp on Harry Skinner? I've heard Mark Price.
Skinner, 78% free throw shooter, got it.
I know he shoots a lot more than him. I often compared him to Jason Williams because he was a high school teammate of Randy Moss in West Virginia. I like Skinner's game.
Here's one that might be a little bit off kilter, if you will. A little bit out of left field to use another sports reference. Didn't go. How about Steve Nash?
Sure. Yeah, pure passer. But he shoots a lot more than Nash.
That's true. And that's why it's a little bit off kilter. I will definitely admit that. Going inside. A drive. And putting that one up and not able to get it to go. Keys for May River, courtesy of Jeremy Dyer today. Defensively limit Bluffton's transition offense, limit second chance points, offensively share the ball, attack the rim, and look out for the aforementioned Harry Skinner.
A lot to look out for with that game.
No kidding. Did you mention Jason Kidd just a moment ago?
Nope, but you sure did.
That?
That's a good one.
He even looks like Jason Kidd.
The shorter haircut?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about...
Not Steve Nash. Jason Kidd.
No, I follow as much. I'm just saying for young Harry watching this game, we're talking about like 1996 Jason Kidd.
More old references, folks. High school kids love it.
I'm just saying old man Jason Kidd looks like a foot.
That's true. Oh, that's a three-pointer. Knock it down. We got a new ball game. We're not tied. It's 36-35 in favor of May River. 55 seconds to go.
So Harry's once again taking control. You see him managing the ball, and now in the bonus situation, transitioning, basically making a dumb foul into points.
Yeah, no doubt.
Harry Skinner transferred because he wanted to play for this coach and for this team. They played together in middle school on the Bulls. This is the culmination of years of work.
Got it. 36 all.
You play hard in the summer, you do all the sweat so that your body's ready for these moments. This is the stuff when legends are made. 1 minute to play until money time.
37-36.
We called the first game we ever called together. Jermaine Patterson and the Bluffton Bobcats won that one in a nail biter. It was the first time they'd beaten May River. They were pumped. This one, just like that one's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, this one isn't as quite high scoring, though. That one, I think there was a bunch of points. It was like 60-something to 50-something, I think.
We still have a fourth quarter, maybe some OT to go, so.
Never know.
Hang on to your hat. They're playing for one shot with 25 seconds left. I'm not sure who their shooter's going to be. I would make it Bostwick.
I agree with you. 15 seconds to go. May River with the basketball. 37-36. Here's Duncan. He's not a bad shot. Duncan's got it. 7 seconds to go. Wheeling it in and out. Macy, three. Too strong. Tipped up. 2 seconds left. Bluffton's got it. There's a heave, and it's going to fall a little short. 37-36 at the end of three. It's the Guys Game of the Week, presented by Summit Services on WHHI Sports TV from the Den. Back with more after this.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
We go to the money quarter here at the Den on WHHI Sports. Want to thank Daniel and Debbie Court. Let them lead you home with Court Lifestyle Pros.
I just caught up with Carrie Smoot, who we might recall from the WHHI airwaves.
Back in the day, she was a big-time face on 843 TV with Wayne Morris, yourself, a few others, because you started on that a few times. Putting that one up, not able to get it to go is May River, 37-36. Paul Jacobson, my late great friend who got me involved with WHHI, was on the show as well back in the day.
A lot of back and forth. I brought up Carrie just to say, if you need a great realtor, Daniel Court.
Oh my gracious! What a move by Gage Duncan, wheeling it around a Bluffton defender. The three went off the corner of the backboard, but that was pretty.
Pretty crazy. I mean, it's a lot of back and forth, but it's high ends back and forth. It's a lot of excitement. It kind of does remind me, Marcus, you said it, USCB men's basketball.
Yeah.
Frenetic.
Absolutely. It's like a hockey game. You know, there's so much atmosphere. And you see 5-on-5 switches, line changes, essentially, is what they call it in hockey. Going inside, and there's a whistle. Driving inside was Duncan.
Traveling.
Check that. That was Will Bostwick, number 11. And a travel indeed with 7:07 to go. A little shuffling of the shoes. Hard pass.
Block.
And a block, and there's Gage Duncan not happy with it. 37-36, we've got a barn burner here at the Den.
Harry Skinner is absolutely taking over money time. He's great under pressure.
Yeah. Here's the inbound to Jamari Stewart Manning. All four, or I should say 4 of the 5 starters in the lineup were seniors, being that it's senior night.
So Coach just got teched. Coach wanted the offensive foul on the contact with the extension, and the ref has had enough. No, he was not attacked. That was a warning, I gather.
The only senior, or the only non-senior in the starting 5 was one Harry Skinner. He's a junior.
Was Carnell in the start lineup?
Here's White. No, he was not. There's a 3. Well short for Skinner. White trying to get the rebound, and it'll go off of him, and it goes back to May River. 37-36.
Our friend Justin Jarrett joins Wes on the right side, and bye, guys. Bringing it up court here, 6.5 minutes, 1-point game, man. You'll play all year for this.
Absolutely.
6.5 minutes for bragging rights for the rest of your lives.
Reminder, our pregame show, as there's a long shot, not going to go. And it's going back to Bluffton. Our pregame show was brought to you by Fat Babies of Hilton and Rejected. Come by for the pies, sandwiches in a relaxed setting with a jukebox and TVs. There's a 3. Nope. Macy trying to get the rebound. Got it swatted off of a missed opportunity from Cordell Holly. And we've got a whistle with 6:01 to go.
I didn't get the call on our angle, Marcus, but I love how every call, regardless, these fans love it or hate it loudly.
It is rocking in this place. It always is. I love calling games in the Den.
For the young men playing in the game, should you be watching yourself in rebroadcast, understand this town loves what you bring to this basketball court. It shows a lot of energy, teamwork, compassion. I said a minute ago, I was out of bounds. A minute ago, I said, you know, this is a team that's played all year together. These, both sides of the ball, are kids that have played a lifetime together.
No question about it. No question about it.
Middle schools, AAU. For instance, they first picked up a ball. These kids were together.
Bluffton with a 37-36 lead. Skinner, 3-ball. Off to the left. Rebound to Gage Duncan. Duncan gonna swing it across. And on a drive is Macy.
Yep.
He went inside, and he got a little bit too much contact.
That'll be the offensive foul. Yep.
They can't do that indeed. Bradley Gabriel of Bluffton, overall record of 336, 145, 13 conference championships. Recently coached at Lincoln Charter in Denver, North Carolina. He went 197-40 from 2013 to 2021. More on him after this break on WHHI.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
The school I mentioned, the Lincoln Charter School in Denver, North Carolina, for Brad Gabriel. They won the 2017 North Carolina Class A Championship, going 31-3, defeating Coastal Heights 97-75 in the title game. It was the first team championship for the school. Put that one up and down for Bluffton, and it's 39-36. That was Brandon White, I believe, right?
Carnell.
Okay, the other
Giant
big guy.
Yeah. Also, Aiden's pretty big. I'm with you.
Carnell Warren. He can do more than score touchdowns, folks.
So I've heard.
Driving inside, put that one up and put it down for Gage Duncan and May River. 39-38, 4:45 left. Strap in. We've got a doozy here at the Den.
I love the energy, both sides. Crowd's in it, we're in it. 4 minutes, 45 seconds for bragging rights for a generation here.
Are you not entertained? And these two teams will do it again in just a few days. Loose ball, Bluffton picks it back up. We'll see Bluffton Hilton Head next, Beaufort Hilton Head from Beaufort next week on WHHI Sports. Here's a pass inside. Swinging it inside is Ward. Puts it up with the right hand, didn't get it to roll. Kick back out, Skinner retrieves it. And he's gonna reset.
They're using that size. Here comes Aiden.
Aiden McCarthy swings it over. His dunk was one of the highlights for Bluffton so far tonight, and a lot of them. Third chance, no. May River battling for it. They got it.
No, it was off the rim.
Black and blue got the ball.
Oh, wow. That is backcourt. Yep.
And Skinner.
There you go, Harry.
With a little contact inside. Gage Duncan called for it.
If you're playing press the right way, wants to come across half court, that's just like having a sideline. Harry is so mentally tough. That's a class move. Nice defense.
Absolutely. 39-38. Bluffton with possession. They're working outside in. Warren swings it over, and it's stolen away. Going back the other way, driving is McMahon, puts it up, didn't get it to go. And the rebound goes to Johnson, swings it, 3-ball, nope. And the rebound goes back to Bluffton. They lead by 1 with 3:40 to go in the fourth. Nice pass from Warren, a little bit too strong, kick back, and went off White. And then off another Bluffton Bobcat. May River with a chance at the lead, going inside strong, no.
Yep,
and driving,
great.
There was McMahon.
Charging, that was such a nice take. This kid's a stud. That's a game-changing play. He put his body in front of it. This is a kid that hit 2 3-pointers earlier. He's needed as an offensive player, and no one's bigger than him when they need him. Inches don't matter when your feet are right. Great defense.
Absolutely. 39-38. 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go in regulation. Kyle Bennett is pacing the floor. Now down to a knee, looking for a big defensive stop. Coach Gabriel with his hands crossed. He can get into it. There's a 3. Oh! Put it down for 3! Jamari Stewart-Manning! And a 3-point play courtesy of Kevin Severe of State Farm for all your home and auto insurance needs. That ball taken up. May River at the other end couldn't connect on 3. It's going to go out of bounds. 2 minutes, 54 seconds to go in regulation. 42-38 Bobcats.
Crowd loves an air ball as much as a dunk. Man, Stewart Manning is, I think, making a run at MVP for this one.
I think you're right. It's going to be interesting to see what happens the final 2:54. We've got a timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back on WHHI Sports.
Come to Fat Babies and enjoy our fresh handmade pizza, appetizers, entrees, and more. And don't forget about happy hour. Happy hour is from 4 to 6 every day, where all shareable snacks and adult beverages are half off. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Come watch your favorite teams play and have great food, great drinks, and a great time. See you there.
We welcome you back here to the Den. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left in regulation. Bluffton got it stolen. Put that up and in for Gage Duncan. And we have a 2-point game. 42-40. Here goes Bluffton on a runaway. And it's Skinner. Right hand. Lay it up and in. Harry Skinner. Outside, inside. He can do it all. 44-40. And Gage Duncan looks to be hobbling a little bit.
They need him. I mean,
yeah.
Incredible hezzy down the other end, but they need this kid.
We're going to take a timeout. Be right back on WHHI Sports.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
We welcome you back here to the Den. 44-40, 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go in regulation. Are you not entertained? I've been asking the question all night.
You really like the
games, guys' games, it doesn't matter. This is awesome.
The film The Gladiator had a big impact on you.
What's that?
The film The Gladiator?
Not really, just the phrase. I gotta be honest. Here's May River with the ball. They're down by 4. Macy kicks it over. Nice pass inside. Trying to make a move was Bostwick. Kicks it back to Kevin Upsmith, and now he's got it back. Bostwick, Upsmith, and back. As there's a drive and the finish by Gage Duncan off of Andrew Johnson. There's an answer chance, no. And the rebound goes to number 11, Will Bostwick. 44-42, May River has a chance to tie. They won't. Wow. The rim unkind, and there's Duncan with a steal. 3 ball, no, too strong. Rebound Bluffton. They lead by 2 and only that. 44-42, a minute 32 remaining.
Yeah, Gage's ankle looks all right, huh?
Yeah. There's a leaner. Got it for Harry Skinner with his head to the back of the basket. What a play. Timeout. We'll take it. Be back on WHHI with 1:25 to go in the 4th.
I'm Daniel Court.
And I'm Debbie Court with Court Lifestyle Pros of Charter One Realty. There's so much to love about our area, most importantly, the lifestyle.
And whether working with buyers or sellers, we pride ourselves on providing second-mile service. This is a philosophy of serving more than expected and has become a core principle of how we serve our clients.
Some folks we encounter naturally experience the fear of change, but we once heard that life begins at the end of our comfort zones.
So if you're ready to make a change, let us lead you home.
The thoughts of one Bradley Gabriel on Harry Skinner, leading the team in scoring and assists. Really a catalyst behind the success of the team. Look for him to get going early, loosen the defense a little bit. He's done that. He has been on fire, or as Dan Patrick would say, en fuego. 46-42. 70 seconds left in regulation. Hang on to your seats, everybody. Nice pass inside. Oh, just off the hand of Gage Duncan.
The call is that Harry Skinner pushed him in the back.
64 seconds left in the 4th.
It really wasn't a bad call, but it's fun to hear the crowd get into it.
Right, absolutely.
They live and die with this kid, Harry Skinner.
Yeah. Nice pass. Macy swings it over. Harry ball. Yes! Rattle around, put it down. Andrew Johnson, 1-point game, stolen away by Kevin Upsmith. And now Bluffton steals it back with 47 seconds to go in regulation. Here's Skinner trying to get an edge off Duncan. Skinner will pull it back, wheel around. Duncan looked to get his arm in there and reach and make contact with Harry Skinner. Duncan with the contact on Skinner. 37.9 seconds to go, 46-45.
Great matchup. Not in the bonus yet. 1-point game. You don't have to foul, but you need that ball back if you're May River.
No question. Brandon White, inbound. He gives it off to Aiden McCarthy, who, oh, by the way, had a dunk earlier tonight in the first quarter. Going inside hard, trying to feed between a couple of defenders was Jamari Stewart Manning. Had too much contact with 29.6 to go.
There is no shot clock in high school basketball, so going the rest of the way here, we're probably playing the foul shot game.
Jamari Stewart Manning, 14 points per game, 1.7 steals, a 71% free throw shooter, 40% from 3, 302 points, 38 assists, 6.3 rebounds per game, and 114 rebounds on the season. He made the first, 47-45. We've got a timeout. We'll take it. Be right back. Hang on, everybody.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. and home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money, and who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Kevin Sevier and find out how you can start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
47-45, Jamari Stewart Manning at the line. Put that up and put that down for Jamari Stewart Manning. 48-45, 27 seconds and counting left in regulation. Duncan with the basketball, not quite to half court. And Harry Skinner with the contact inside on Gage Duncan. He commits the foul.
So we put 2 hands on the ball handler. It's just an easy call. I guess that gives him a chance to reset. Get a hat on a hat. They're playing man.
There's the pass. Duncan rather going inside. Put that up. Oh, count it. And one.
It's bedlam on the May River sideline. Chance to tie the game with 21.8 seconds to play. Gage Duncan, what a game.
You talk about bedlam. This is better than Oklahoma. Oklahoma State on the gridiron.
You said it 5 years ago, buddy. This is better than Thunder Mountain. Best roller coaster on earth. Here it is.
And he missed it. He missed it. It's going to Bluffton. And no foul call. Bluffton's got the ball. Drive inside and a foul inside. Tanner Macy commits the foul with 13.3 to go. May River led the series coming in 9-8. Bradley Gabriel looking for his first win here at Bluffton against May River at home. He won one last year in the 2 matchups. It was on the road at the Shark Tank. But this is the Den, and the Bobcats are ferocious at home. No, sir.
A layup or a foul going the other way could tie the game or win it. Huge shot here for Aiden. They're going to make him think about it.
Aiden McCarthy missed the first. 13.3 to go. We got a timeout. Be back with more next on WHHI Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Jim Lanero, Giuseppe's Pizza and Pasta House, serving you with 2 locations, the Plaza at Shelter Cove on Hilton Head and Kitty's Crossing in Bluffton. As you know, we recently celebrated 40 years in business on Hilton Head, and we'd like to take this opportunity to thank so many people that have contributed to this success. Giuseppe's is more than just award-winning pizza. We have a great lineup of pasta, and you have to try our house specialty, the original wedgie. Thank you, Lowcountry, for your loyal patronage. We look forward to serving you soon.
48-47, 13 seconds to go. Will we talk with Gage Duncan? Will we talk with Harry Skinner? It's going to be one of those guys unless we see a tie.
Good leadership by Tanner Macy as a captain, stepping up to get in between his upset player and the official. If you want to talk to the official, go through your captains.
Perry Ramacone, Joseph Bird, and Richard Dobson. Our officials. Highschoolofficials.com for more information of how you can become an official, like one former official, Kevin Libby. 48-47. No, sir. Missed by McCarthy. May River with a chance to win it on offense. 8 seconds left. They're down by 1 and fouled as Brandon White came in and he got all of Gage Duncan, who gets up slowly courtesy of his teammate Tanner Macy.
Great coaching. They had one to give. It's a chance to reset on defense. They're staying with man. Marcus, 6 seconds. They're going to try to force him to the outside for a 3, but they're going to talk about it first.
We got another timeout. We'll take it. Be back on WHHI.
Did you know Beaufort County has a television channel? And you can watch the county channel many different ways. Watch on cable, Hargrave, Channel 9, Comcast, Channel 2, and Spectrum, Channel 1304. You can find the county channel on YouTube. Plus, the channel is always streaming online at BeaufortCounty.tv. Here you'll find video on demand of all the programs and helpful transcripts of meetings. Your county, your channel, the Beaufort County Channel.
6 seconds left. 48-47. The inbound to May River. They've got a chance to win it here. Drive it inside. There's a three for the win. No! In and out! And Bluffton hangs on to tie the series at 9. They win it by a final score of 48-47. And we'll talk to Harry Skinner coming up next on the Postgame Show on WHHI Sports.
There's nothing like summer in the Lowcountry. But let's be honest, it gets hot. And Summit Services wants to help you stay cool and comfortable all season long. Our courteous and conscientious technicians will keep your air conditioner humming, your electricity flowing, and your pool sparkling through even the hottest months. Our 24/7 club offers exclusive benefits, including extended warranties, exclusive discounts, and after-hours appointments. Summit Services, keeping you comfortable all year long.
Welcome into the postgame show here from the Den. 48-47, Bluffton wins over May River in a thriller. Wow. We've got Harry Skinner with us. Harry, talk about what it's been like for you this year, playing for the great Brad Gabriel as a Bluffton Bobcat.
It's been wonderful, you know, coming off a year last year at HHCA where we were supposed to be good, but, you know, things just didn't work out. And then to be able to come over here to play with, you know, the kids I've been playing with, my best friends, my guys, my brothers since I first moved here in 4th grade. You know, it's been a pleasure to, you know, come out here and give the city what they wanted. They heard I was coming back, and then to be now 21-2 it's a blessing.
I knew that you had the ability to shoot the three ball. We saw some great threes when you were at HHCA. We saw some great threes earlier on this year at Bluffton. But I've seen you multiple times in this gym and beyond. You've got some inside game to go along with your ability to lead the team as a point guard. Talk about your role as a player on this team. And oh, by the way, to start the game on senior night, you were the only non-senior in the starting lineup. Had to feel pretty special, right?
Yes, sir, but I felt like I needed, you know, to be out there to be a leader. And I'm the leader of this team. I felt like I needed to be out there to start the game.
For anybody that's looking to play the game of basketball, what would you tell young kids in terms of your, you know, past as a leader and how you've grown up, especially wearing that Bluffton Bobcat jersey with the green and white?
You know, it takes a lot of pride to be a leader. You know, as a young age, from a young age, you know, I played up, and you know, you have to have a chip on your shoulder when you're small and you're younger. You have to go out there and be a leader. You got to go out there and be a role model, you know, for all the other kids. And you know, growing up, as I've grown here, I've got to be known from everyone, and I'm just glad that people are able to look up to me.
How much fun are you having out here?
I'm having a lot of fun. You know, it feels good to win.
Kevin, you've got some hardware to give Harry.
Harry, on behalf of Summit Services, our title sponsor, congratulations, you are our MVP.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations, man, what a win. 48-47, Bluffton wins round one of this matchup. They'll see these guys again in just a few days. For Kevin Libby, Larry Giacomo, Jeremy Pope, the rest of our great WHHI Sports TV crew, I'm Marcus Walsh from the Den, saying good night for now. Final 48-47 Bluffton. We'll see you next week. Hilton Head, Beaufort, only on WHHI Sports TV. And until then, so long, everybody!